All right, so now we're going live. So just so you guys know, we are live right now.
Woo.
You guys were missing a very heated conversation about Renfest this weekend because we both have Aramel and Fallon that'll be there on Sunday.
We'll be there on Sunday. Come and see us.
Michigan Renaissance Festival. Bring it in.
Yep. With that, though, Aramel, are you actually prepared to do a recap, or should I?
Oh my god. Sorry,
You good?
Like my kind of recap. So let's see.
I'll be prepared to redo it. Got it.
Last time we came back from wherever we were, tried to figure out a merchant situation. We're taken into an ambush, and it all kind of ended with a really, really awkward fight against what we thought were guards, but it turned out were just really ugly, dark, gray-skinned dwarves.
You know what? You were freaking right on point there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's like, all right.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I remember. Everything else is like in the details.
The devil is in the details. Rune River said she's actually going to be there on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna come hang with us at Guinness Pub.
You guys do know I'm the only one that knows what she looks like, though, right?
100%.
Well, she knows what we look like, so if she walks up to us and says her name, then we'll know who she is then.
And I'll sing Moon River.
Well, we'll have her hair down, and I'll have like feathers in my hair, and corset on.
We'll post
It'll be
it.
fun.
We'll post it on the Crazy
Also,
Questers Facebook.
Aramel,
Yeah, there we go.
Fallon and Aramel need to take like a prom portrait at the Renaissance Festival.
Prom portrait.
All right, we'll do it.
Carl will take the picture. It'll be just like prom. All right.
My dad will be there.
Nice.
So, as you guys finish the fight, Fallon put her necklace away that she recovered.
Oh yeah.
Yep. We'll get into that in a little bit, though. You notice that one of the guard captains come up to you. And he goes,
Up to me?
well, he comes up to the group and says, "Oh my god, what are with all these bodies everywhere?"
Nice.
Just thought that we were trying to be nice to a merchant, and he got all these hired mercenaries to
Maybe.
try to kill us. That's what happened.
They were dressed like guards, but when we removed the necklace, it turns out that they were dwarves. Or not dwarves, under-dwarves.
You did that to one, by the way.
I know, but if it's one, I'm assuming it's the rest.
Good. Oh my god. Well, I thank you for your service. Is there any way we can repay you?
Can you help me find more of them, and maybe one that's alive?
Of the short dwarfs?
Yeah.
Or find us a merchant.
Well,
a
the under-dwarves.
merchant.
Because I'm pretty
That's
sure
not
that
it.
our barbarian friend has some questions for them. I can't.
that too.
I'm a godly man.
Well, I mean, I've heard rumors of a bunch of these like corrupted-looking dwarfs coming down from the mountains to the south.
That would be them.
That would be the guys, yeah.
They've been collecting a bunch of this rare metal.
Does it look like this? And then I just hold up Oramek's arm.
That's it. Hold up my axe.
It looks exactly like that.
Well, where did you see them last?
Well, I last saw them right in front of you. They're kind of dead, so...
Okay, before that,
We mean if there's more of them.
Okay.
I like your cheek, sir, but we mean before that.
Like I said, they travel into town every now and again, and they kind of just beat the shit out of any of the townspeople that have that metal. It's very rare in this area. But typically...
Do you know what direction they came from when they come down to the city?
I just know they come from the south. The blacksmith might have a better idea. He has a few more encounters with him.
Ooh, we know the blacksmith. Let's go talk to him.
Kevin, just
Is
so you
there
know, you're
more than
muted.
one
You look
I
like...
am.
Probably.
Oh, he looked like he was talking. I was like, shit.
I was going to, I just didn't talk loud enough.
Video is lagging. to his voice. At least on my end it is.
Who's lagging?
Aramel's voice is not connected. Like,
Yeah, it's half a second. We're fine. But
Yeah,
bef-
but if I
as-
shut off my video, will it help you all feel better?
no,
Okay.
you look beautiful.
Well, thank you.
I'm not gonna go that far. All right, so
Well,
you guys are gonna go to the blacksmith then, right?
See.
Yes.
All right. As you start to walk out, you feel the snow start to drift down. You hear puffs of wings from above.
Oh God.
Again?
The snow starts to come down a little bit heavier. But as you look up, you see a white owl start to fly down. And as this owl flies down, it glares at one of you.
Oh no.
Aramil,
Which one of us is Blair?
Targeted.
it flies
Target
right in
acquired.
front of you.
Well,
How big are we talking?
It pretty
yeah.
decent size actually. Like it has a wingspan of about 5 feet.
Oh, let's see, are we talking like a normal like owl you see out in the woods, or like Legend of Zelda owl that's like massive?
Hoot hoot,
This
motherfucker.
thing capable
Yeah.
of carrying me off to Mount Doom.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
but it doesn't.
Is it trying to?
Be silent.
Okay.
These-
As it glides down, you notice that it's carrying something in its claws. And almost in a means of communication, it stares at you. And as you reach your hand out, it gives you the object.
Ooh.
Whatever could it be?
Is it a bagpipe?
It is not a bagpipe.
Damn
As you
it.
all start to look at this, the owl starts to lift its wings and fly off back into the snow.
Do any of its feathers fall off?
Roll for perception on that.
Lit.
While she does that, I will inspect the object.
Roll
I
for
have been
Arcana on your inspection, and I'll go from there.
I rolled a 12.
Okay. So as you're looking, you see a few tuffles of what you think are feathers. But as you reach for them, it's just snow that fell down.
Poop.
I just realized I didn't have the D&D Beyond up, so I was like, oh, I can't even see her rolls right now.
It's okay. I would definitely have not told you a 12 if I didn't.
Oh, no, I never worry about your rolls. Airmill, did you roll that Arcana check?
I just found out that I have been signed into you for the last week.
Okay, did I roll for that Arcana check?
Not yet. Yeah, here it comes.
Alright.
Boom. Well, that made me sad.
Can someone with proficiency in Arcana help out your bro and just roll an Arcana check?
I'm not proficient, but I have +4.
I have +5.
Yeah, there you
Okay.
Alright,
I'll
so
do it.
you're gonna assist. Go for it.
go.
Fuck. We're trying to
You
make
want
this
me to
special.
try?
Yep, go for
I'm
it.
gonna try.
You don't. I'm next.
Stop it.
13.
It'd be really funny if,
She did better than
one
both
of us
y'all.
know-
I
Alright, what-
thought I was gonna be to live again, and I was like, I swear to God,
Did I just give it a shot for the hell of it?
Huh?
do it.
I mean, go for it.
We're all just standing around you, looking at it.
He
What's
did a
up?
There we
19.
go.
Dude, what the?
So
He's
the
not only
barbarian.
buff, he's super magic-y.
Yeah.
Alright,
It's the axe. It's all in the axe.
that is not the axe and you
He's
know
just
it.
waved his axe gun.
I mean, he's very proud of his axe.
I am.
But
Right,
as
right.
Oramek looks from all of his journeys, going forth in missions that he was sent on as a slave, he recognizes what this is. It's a magic scroll imbued with a high level spell. The level of
Ooh.
magic coming off of it is almost godly.
Did you just give him the wish spell?
That'd be
I
great.
swear.
It is not wish. The spell that is
I was about
encoded
to say,
inside of the scroll is a scroll of true resurrection.
Oh, so if we die again, he can save us.
Not only that, this is actually the first player benefit for somebody subscribing. Rune River directed it towards Aramil with a positive.
Aw.
I'm giving everyone a choice when they decide to do this. So it's either they can do something really nice for the characters like this. 2, they can do something to just make your day shitty.
I mean, I really hope that they don't.
But it's so
I
much
think
fun.
50-50.
It's interactive.
It's, yeah, it certainly is.
Give it some 50-50. Like, I want them to make things tough after they give me a magical weapon.
You have
yeah,
one.
Yeah.
Exactly. See?
All right.
Isn't like both of the magical weapons in our team? Don't they both have like slight curses on them?
Slight.
Like
Slight.
aggressive curses.
Just
To
little
be found
curses.
out.
Real.
Oramek did already kind of ruin it on the after chat.
It's true.
Oh.
Rune River
Possible
said she
slight-
didn't feel like making your journey horrible, so y'all got my owl message.
Oh, it's like Harry Potter.
Yeah, right?
We appreciate it greatly.
Harry
It'd be
Potter.
really funny if, of course, I was the one who ended up dying.
Yeah, they'd have to actually like check your body then
Loot
for the
my
scroll.
corpse.
I would have to. Yeah, I mean, now that we know you have it, we can at least check your body. We have a couple spell casters that can
That's true.
do it. So.
So I'm gonna bring everyone back to the town then.
Can we
Okay.
look for the shopkeeper?
Yeah, let's talk to that blacksmith.
Blacksmith.
Oh, wait, you mean the shopkeeper that screwed us?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That also.
All right, you guys can go on the not so benevolent mission of delivering a well-deserved message of anger to the shopkeeper.
I'm gonna say
And-
that I am so like involved by like that I love this axe, and so I want to figure out more of where this metal came from.
Yep, I'm going with you to look at the metal because I also want to get myself something of that nature, something awesome.
All right. So you guys are actually gonna be
Because-
splitting up.
Yeah.
Basically.
Perfect.
But how long that takes will pretty much be decided on whether or not you want them to find that shopkeeper.
Derek, you over talked Zach.
Oh, sorry.
Not Nick. Sorry. God, I fucking do that every day.
Yeah, I'll go find the shopkeeper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoever finds that
like
shopkeeper,
it.
they're just fucking dead.
Yep, right.
All right.
Like,
So
I-
you guys are gonna go through the town and search for the shopkeeper that reported you to the town guards. Correct?
Nope.
Yes.
All right. Aramel, how do you think we should roll this? Should it be an investigation, a perception?
I feel like it is a what's the word? Let me look at the
A
skills.
fucking
Okay,
holy
so
crusade of vengeance.
I would say roll several perceptions, and then if you get, this is what I would do is, if you were looking for a specific person in a town this big, I would roll several perceptions, like per person, and then anyone who gets like a success in your eyes, like roll for investigation to like really pinpoint, like, oh, that's him.
All right.
My opinion.
Well, we're gonna be having how many people going to actually look for this shopkeeper?
It sounded like,
Just 3 of us.
yeah. So
Yeah,
we're literally
just three.
splitting the party 2 and 3.
Okay, yeah, because AAA and Xylene are both going to chill back at the tavern and have a couple brews.
Yep.
So,
Perfect.
pretty much. All right. So
Well,
then I
if
need
we play
Fallon,
our-
Cov, and Beefeater. I need you each to roll investigation twice.
Okay. Before we split up, I'm gonna run up to Aramel and give him a cheek. Be like, bye.
I give you
Oh,
a staunchy kiss back and give you a big hug as well. I'll see you later.
I have a fun day.
You too. Don't hurt him too much.
I'll try.
You won't, but I will.
Yeah.
I will thunderclap your
Kite
next
would be like,
building.
"Going back."
You and Beef Eater LLC are about to just wreck this dude's face a lot.
I'm gonna like say some really like cutting words, and then they're gonna like just face.
Well, I
Yep.
was just thinking
I
of
rolled
conjuring an
a-
ice knife, and then like the murder weapon can't be found. So
That's
So
a
true.
solid point. Yeah.
So
And since he
I
you
might
know,
hold him
worked with
in
the
place so you
worked
guys
with those evil
can-
guards, I mean, who cares?
Nick, you can't talk
I
when
rolled
Derek is because of the echo.
Oh, there's an echo.
Yeah, because he has his speakers playing the sound, so when he unmutes his mic, it captures your audio as it's trying to capture him.
Gotcha.
We
Okay,
throw in an
yeah, go ahead.
earbud, it fixes it. But we'll worry about that another time, because otherwise, Shelby would be having the same issue.
Sorry.
Derek's just fucking loud.
Sorry.
Sorry, I had to swear at least
I-
once so I can keep our explicit license.
Oh, good. All right, I'll mute. I'll let you guys chat
He already muted
about
it.
your side adventure.
You already muted. All right.
I didn't mean to do that yet, but yeah. Go ahead and chit chat about your side adventure. I'm gonna untangle this necklace here.
Perfect. Even though he
I
doesn't really
rolled-
have to
I
mute. You rolled a 10 and a 25. I see it.
Okay, sorry. I don't know. Sometimes
No.
I just like to let you know.
You're perfectly fine. Are you guys going to branch off and try to search? Because this is one of the largest of the 10 towns.
Ugh. I mean,
I'm okay with it. But if we don't need to, then we shouldn't.
yeah. I mean, I have message, but if they're further than 120 feet, then it won't get to them. So.
Well, I'm just saying this for story's sake. I'll kill a little bit of fun for you. There's no fight.
You mean like we can't find them?
Oh no, it wouldn't be a fight. You would just automatically destroy him. So
Got it.
he is a level 1 villager.
Well, he's a
Yeah, so-
fucking ass.
Like 300 HP, and that's kidding.
Don't ruin it.
Drags us
Time
into
spell.
another room and then just battles us all session long.
He's actually Ganondorf.
Yeah.
All right. So moving forward, as you guys are investigating Fallon, you are going to walk into an aisle way with about 4 different vendors, all with their shops, and you're going to be asking them, "Do you know where the music shop vendor went?"
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to be like, "Who?"
He's not really a music shop
Wait.
vendor.
You got to wait. I'm going over everyone's investigations one by one. There's a reason I had you roll 2.
I'm just like
Chill
standing
your
there
shit.
in the middle of this revelation.
Yep. Cov, as you go up, you're hitting up a bar, trying to talk and find out, describing this man to everyone you could talk to. Everyone seems like no one's lived here like that description in a very long time.
Okay.
Nick, as
Did we
you're
see-
going, hold on, Nick, as you're going down the street, you're literally picking people up and then glaring at them. Being
Like,
the
does this
Goliath with your investigation of 3, you're basically a menacing presence in the middle of the street. Because you're just like, have you seen the Music Man? It's like, do you know the Muffin Man? Except it gets you nowhere. But as you guys dig a little bit deeper, you start to describe his physical appearance. And you hear of a guy who used to live in the town, and after his shop got destroyed, he left.
Oops.
No, he left to go back to the town where his family was from. That was too quiet.
Did we find out? Did we find out what town that is?
You can roll from investigation again.
Jesus. Okay.
Like all of us?
Nope, just her. She asked.
All right.
Oh no.
So they say they don't understand exactly like which town he went to just knowing that it was off on the other side of the lake.
How many towns are on the other side of the lake?
Do you want me to bring you back to the map?
Yeah, give it to me, baby.
Oh my. The look on Aramel's face.
He's like, I am on
He's
my
like-
way.
Like, are you cheating on me? With the dungeon master? Oh god, on the other side of the lake.
I knew her first.
Wait. Where are we? We're in Schunder. Like, Tourmaline? Like that other side?
You
or,
have
like, the
all
Reading
the
of it?
information that people had on that street.
God.
Cov, as you're investigating, you were told that he left so that he could go craft more instruments. So he was going to go to where the material is more abundant.
And can I ask where that was?
That's all they heard, where the material was more abundant.
Oh, okay. Do they
Beefeater,
know-
people are less terrified of you going down the street now. But as you're going through, they're not quite comprehending which person you're describing since you've never seen him. He's like,
I
that
wonder
makes
if it's
perfect
long.
sense. All right, you guys gather back up in the middle of town, and you can discuss your findings.
I
Trying to
tell
remember
them.
what you asked for.
I heard it.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna tell him wherever the the resources were plenty, or the wood making, instrument making material was plenty. That's where he is, or was.
Yeah, they said he went back to his hometown on the other side of the lake. So maybe Lonelywood, because that's a forest. Most instruments are made out of wood.
Yeah, after picking people up and putting them down, I didn't get very far. But there is that town up there called Lonelywood that's near a abundant forest that has potential for creating multiple instruments.
I'm assuming he's very much taller than me. I'm just gonna like tap him on like the shoulder and be like, "You did a good job."
Girl, that ain't his shoulder. That's his hip bone.
I'm gonna tap him on his hip and say, "You did a good job."
All right. So as you guys go over that, Aramil and Oramek,
Yeah.
we're going to go over to your side now. You guys venture
Alright.
towards the blacksmith.
The same one that made Kevin's axe.
Yes. So as you guys are venturing for it, you see the streets filled with familiar faces. Everyone's very happy. Blacksmith is opened up his forge and everything's getting warmed up and getting crafted. He's almost hit like an epiphany and he's elated to actually be forging again of something of fine quality.
Hmm.
And as you two walk up and he goes, "Oh no, you didn't break it, did ya?"
No, definitely not.
No.
But
What the fuck are you doing back here?
came to find out more about this stone, and not gonna lie, I'd like it sharpened more too.
Well, I can do my best to sharpen it. It's a very, very difficult metal to work with. As for the details, as I'm grinding this fine axe, which after saying out loud makes it sound like as I'm grinding this fine ass, and
Mhm.
makes me...
I wasn't gonna say anything, but
oh
yeah.
no, I heard it. But as I'm grinding this and making it nice and sharp for you, we'll talk. And he kind of ushers you into the back of his shop where you see the actual forge warmed up.
I
You
know,
see his
yeah.
grindstone to the side.
We actually wanted to ask about the dwarves that come down and basically shake everyone up for the metal that this axe is made of.
As he does that, he's got a foul look on his face and just spits on the floor. He goes, "Those fucking Duergar bastards. They come up here every so often and be like, I'm gonna take all your Charlatan. It's the finest metal in this area. Channels magic very well. Boyo, you should give me the axe so I can sharpen it." Oramek, as you go to hand him the axe, you start to feel a compulsion over you that you do not want to hand it over to anyone because they could steal it from you.
I go to like reach out, and right before he grabs it, I pull it back towards me. I say, on second thought.
If you don't want me to sharpen it, okay. But, yeah. There's a certain bastard of those Duergars who has been collecting all that metal. Lord knows what he's doing with it. He's taken almost a whole cairn full. I think his name was Zardarak, something with a rock.
We'd like to take all that metal from him and make some more stuff. So, would you happen to know which direction we could find him or where specifically?
I know he's in the peaks to the south. He's in a big fortress.
Sounds like we're heading off to a fortress next.
Right. So, as per usual, just kidding. I'm sure people have heard this before, but I'm just told this again. My wife walked in and told me, what did Cinderella say when she got to the ball? Exactly that.
Keeping this 17 plus. Love it.
Yeah, right.
Right.
That's what
Gotta
you
keep
keep
that,
that
gotta
17
keep
plus.
that adult license.
All right.
All right. So, he tells you of the fortress off to the south, hidden in the spine of the world. It's essentially a straight shot down from East Haven. And then he marks it on your map. The general area.
Let's go.
Is that he pushes you out so he can get back to the forge, for he has left metal in there way too long.
We'll be back with more of the stuff.
See that you bring it back to me, and I'll make you the best weapons you can have.
I like it.
You go back to the center of town, and that's where you meet up with Fallon, Cove, and Beefeater again.
I'm sitting on a bench crocheting. I've been crocheting the whole time.
I come back and I just tell them, what we learned. And I'm like, so, who's up to get on the sled?
As you see, I'm already getting the sled ready.
Yep. Like, we have a plan. We want more of that metal.
Where is it? Where's the metal?
South.
To the
The
south.
opposite direction
Okay.
of our asshole.
And an asshole Duergar to beat up while we're there.
Well, no, she's referring to the shopkeeper.
Oh, I know.
That's a later level. That's a side quest.
That's side quest. Yeah.
I mean, if we happen to get up to that city again, we can.
Oh, we definitely will. I mean, this whole campaign's kind of had us all over the map, literally. I feel like we'll end up back in Lonelywood.
Was it Longhorn?
Lonelywood.
Lonelywood.
Longhorn is a steakhouse. It's either that or Shelby's just hungry right now.
I'm actually not, like, at all.
Even for ice
I am.
cream and sweets?
I did have a big piece of cinnamon swirl cake before.
Ah, that explains it.
So you pregame. I mean, yeah.
She pre-gamed.
I
Yes.
I pre-gamed, and then I felt bad, so I got a bowl of watermelon. Like, this is healthy, right?
Yes, adding something that is like 80% water.
Yeah, right?
Rune, you are 100% right. Fallon does have it out for that merchant.
Me too, because I like explicitly said let's kill him, and then when we didn't kill him, we got fucked over.
Gone but never
I-
forgotten.
I simply want to know why the fuck he's so mad. Because all I personally, as a tiefling, was trying to do, buy an instrument for the boy I liked. And then my
With your
friend,
tiefling great-grandfather.
So yeah, my tiefling grandfather set the town ablaze, and that is not my fault. So
He thunder
I'm
waved
pretty-
it. He didn't set anything on fire.
there
The
was
fire
fire in
was
my.
an accident.
Saying
Caused
older generation caused
Yeah.
issues
Would
that
like
now
to
we
have-
need to fix.
So you guys are
I would
gonna
like
head
to-
south.
Yes.
Have words
Yes.
with the shop.
Maybe eventually.
I feel like,
Ooh.
and this is out of game speak, I'm just saying, I feel like, based on what you guys learned, it sounds like that shopkeeper wasn't actually him. It might have been a dwarf. And that real shopkeeper left a while ago.
Plot twist. Dun dun dun.
That is a total guess.
Oh, you mean like, even when we burned his, even when we fucked his store up, it was never actually him.
Yeah, like right after his shop got burned down, quote unquote, he disappeared and didn't come back. And then suddenly the moment that we're back, he's back. Something doesn't add up there. And then like everyone in town seems to think that he left right after his shop broke down and never came back. So that kind of makes me think that isn't him.
If that's the case, then
We might owe that dude an apology.
for sure. But also, this asshole that is either pretending to be him or not took a bunch of our fucking money.
Yeah, we're gonna get our money.
And I
back.
had and pretty stones.
All right.
So,
So as you guys are gonna do, I'm gonna bring us back to the map now.
Yes. To head south.
To head south. So for everyone getting to watch at home and not having to about to freeze off their ass, heading south. You can now see the area called Sunblight, where the blacksmith marked
Oh.
it on your map.
Lord.
That is the name of the fortress owned by the Duergar.
Nice.
All right.
All right. So, and you
Let's
start
head.
to mush out of town. Are you heading south or are you going to head by the road?
20 miles. It's not that bad.
I think let's I don't know, vote. Do we take the road to like the east way over to Goodmead and then Dugan's Hole, or do we and then head south
I was thinking
or
like
East
maybe go
Haven
like-
or whatever?
Yeah, so go to like East Haven and then go down.
Yeah.
Or
Or
maybe
maybe
just
or
go
Goodmead. I guess
straight
Goodmead's
south.
a little close.
Yeah, but Goodmead's above the water, above that lake, so we probably have to
Yeah,
go all
we
the way
have
down
to
to
go.
Dugan's Hole anyway.
I think we should go to East Haven and then down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
All
fine
right,
with
then
that.
that's what we're gonna do.
Okay. So as you guys are going to do, that's going to take you about an hour and a half to get all the way to East Haven.
That's not bad.
With the road, the wind was in your favor, the dogs were going 120%.
Good. Dogs.
Fallon, you wanted to pet the doggies when you got to stop so they could get some water because they've been such a good boy.
I pet them and I gave them nuzzles.
And I gave them
I told
missiles.
them they were good boys. Yeah.
With the sun barely going down, you see the town of East Haven. And to your sight.
We should probably camp in East Haven tonight.
No, the sun has barely gone down. It's like 1 o'clock.
Oh! Okay.
I just
All right.
turn south.
So this is where
Yeah,
things are going to
keep
be
it up.
a little bit more about surviving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
survival.
So one of you is in charge of everybody going down. I need one survival check.
All right.
The snow
who's
is
got
not
the
whipped
highest
up into a...
survival?
Well, you have advantage because you have the map.
I will
I
give
have my
some. I've
survival.
realized that if I just give someone the map, and if they have higher survival, that would also work.
Believe
I
Fallon
have
has the highest
plus-
survival.
Okay.
Yeah, I grew up in the woods.
She grew up in the
So
woods.
do I? Okay, I'm just gonna hand me the map so I have advantage and +6.
Correct. So go ahead and roll.
Okay, cool. Sorry, my app is kind of laggy.
You're fine.
So first one was a 19.
19. Nice.
And the second one?
Second one was a 7.
We're gonna go with the
19.
7. I'm just joking.
No, what?
I'm
It's
joking.
advantage.
I'm joking.
I was like, hold on.
You ain't gonna play me like that.
So with the
Yeah,
open
mm-mm.
skies, not as much snow coming down, you're able to see for quite of a distance, Fallon. You're able to guide them closer towards the mountains. You're going to bring them all the way past this frozen river within an hour. No roads or anything.
Lit.
With this, another hour has passed by, so it's about 2 o'clock now. Are you going to continue moving forward? Are you going to go south?
I feel like we should keep going south and maybe like make camp in these trees. So it's a little safer, and then in the morning we go around someplace.
Sounds good to me, actually. Yeah.
It's all up to what you guys want to do.
I say, yeah, let's make camp at the foot of the hill in those trees.
All right, Fallon,
At the
give me
foot of the
another
mountain.
survival check to get them there.
And I get advantage again, right?
You get advantage again.
Just making sure.
She's like, I really like
Okay,
advantage.
19 again.
Good.
All right.
Advantage. 19 and an 18.
All right, so you successfully get to the trees. As you look through the trees, you notice small marks on the tree, just showing that a small predator is in the area. Nothing that you feel like you have to be worried about, being the level 7 destroyers that you are.
Yeah.
I think, is that this one? I can do Liam's tiny hut. That way
Right, but
we're not freezing to death in the cold.
But
And
Peter
nothing's
can't
made
be
of
in
it.
there.
As long as Derek's not echoing me right now. I got a tinder box as well to build a small fire and stuff.
So that's good for you because you're too big to get into my hut. So
Remember that.
how
I
nice
have
of you.
I have a campfire
hang-
cantrip too.
Yeah, he's got summon bonfire.
So
Yeah.
inside of the Lehman's tiny hut, it's always a comfortable temperature.
Oh,
So we'll
But
always
for-
be comfortable inside the tent. But for Beefeater, he's gonna need a fire.
Okay. As you guys are setting
he-
up your camp, another hour passes by. You look into the sky, the sun is still pretty high up there. Snow starts to come down, not heavy, but in a nice gentle breeze. You guys get to decide if you're going to start your rest now, or if you're going to hunt to see what the animal was.
Yeah, I mean we can look around and see.
if I can keep watch, or like the elves can keep watch, if we all do trance now while the rest of the party finishes, like if they keep watch first while the daylight's still out, and then the
Right.
elves who all have dark vision, we could all watch at night.
Close to that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really have much to regain from a rest, but because I don't have a ton that I used.
I'm at half health, so a long rest
Yeah.
would be necessary for me.
What time? What is it? Like 3 o'clock? 4 o'clock?
It's about 4.
I think it's 4.
4 or
Four.
4:30.
Yeah, I mean we could like look and see if there's any animals to eat, like dinner.
for it.
All right. So, do you cast Liamin's tiny hut then?
Well, I can't leave the hut once I cast. So, do you guys want me to help you? Or do you guys want me to...
So, how about this? Brian, can you cast the summon bonfire?
Yeah.
And then, I believe our party is literally half elves, right? Or half elves?
Well, currently right now it is just the 5 of you. Xylena and AAA are super drunk at the bar right now.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
4 hours away.
4 hours away. You didn't even bother getting them from the bar. You guys just left.
We understood that they were not going to come.
So the only elf in the party right now, Aramil, is you.
Oh, well then.
Damn pork.
That changes plans. How about... Oh man, there's no way to really like plan this out. I guess just 2 people rest, and 2 people rest, and the 3 of us will like keep an eye out for the predator.
I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah. And then I'll trance before I'll trance right now, literally, and 2 other people rest while 2 other people keep watch.
So who are the first 2 that are going to be keeping watch?
Yeah.
Well, wait, I thought we were hunting.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean by keep watch. Like, if you're gonna hunt the predator, you know.
Don't go far from camp. Just kidding. But yeah, I'll stay up and keep watch for 1. I don't know
Alright.
who else wants to join me.
I could do Lehman's tiny hut. That way, we're safe, and then like 2 or 3 people could go out and hunt.
Yeah, that'll work.
Because then, if we just walk away, you guys are just like sleeping in the element, and like, you know,
Right.
gonna get your shit fucked real fast, real hard.
Probably the safest option.
Plus,
Oh,
Oh,
the
so we're
girls
gonna give you. So we're gonna give you 2 a room while we go out.
It is not. It is a very clear dome. It is a dome that is not. It is a see-through dome.
That's right.
I mean, you grew up in
No
the woods.
privacy.
I feel like.
It is a see-through dome. Actually, technically, I think I can change the outside of the dome.
But wait, all 4 of you guys can fit in the dome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all of us can fit
I'll-
in the dome except for you.
So I'll rest first because I'm gonna be sleeping outside anyways. So
Yep.
I'll rest first, and then once the hut's built and Airville's done with the trance, then I'll be awake and I'll set up my bonfire outside.
Sounds good.
All right. So who is all hunting the creature as Beefeater takes his beauty sleep?
1.
Valen, are you hunting?
I mean, I can.
I'm
just real
I'm
squishy.
asking.
You have me.
I was gonna say I'll go hunt with you, and then that way, you know, like worst case, if it's something bigger than expected, we could always like lead it back to camp, where like at least the 4 of us could take it on while he finishes his rest. Not back to camp, but back to like, you know, the whole party at least.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah. We can do that. Okay. All right.
So yeah, 2 stay back. So me and Oramek will head out and look for this thing, whatever it is.
I'm staying back then.
Oh, sorry, misunderstood. Sakura and Oramek will go look for
Fallon.
the thing.
Alan.
Fallon.
My name
Yes.
is
Wrong campaign. Okay.
Wrong girlfriend.
you. Yeah, you only have one girlfriend.
It's hard to keep track of. Yeah. So I'll stay here with Cov and sleeping Beefeater
All right.
while you guys go hunt the thing. And if you happen to find out that it's way bigger or way more dangerous than you thought,
can
we get
send a
back
message.
here and I don't know, like call out or send that message spell, and then that way we can even like prep and do like an ambush on it.
Okay. All right. Cool. I don't know if I'm the best person for this, but we're just gonna fuck it up.
All right.
Do it.
So
Yeah.
everybody who is going out to go hunting, I want you to roll a nature check.
Not a nat.
13.
Not a nat 20. Okay. So Fallon, as you're looking, you're going to find more of those scuffles against the tree. You can't see any type of indicator as to what is making them, but you see that they're heading a little bit closer towards a cavern you see on the back end of the rocks near you. Oramek.
I will mention.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just gonna say I'll mention that to Oramek.
Okay. Oramek, as you're going, you get very close to a particularly sharp cut into the tree. And as you see the claw marks, you notice that it's a particularly large paw that gets scraped up against it. And caught on a piece of the tree bark is a bit of black fur.
Well, this is not a Yeti.
What if it's a black Yeti?
An albino
I-
Yeti.
I assume I can grab Black and I this out to Fallon, who's with me.
Are you too far from your mic or something? Because you keep cutting out.
Yeah, I have some sort of internet issue. I don't know what's going on.
Also, your mic is like up here instead of down.
No, he's got a mic like me, so it's a standing mic.
Oh, bougie mic. Got it.
Bougie
Got
mic.
it. Got it.
Put the funny in.
It's having a connection issue, so I was it. But
Gotcha.
fix that
All
after.
right. Well,
Okay.
I guess
I said that I-
Cavern.
Yeah, I was gonna say I show her the hair and I point out like the mark on the tree and I just so whatever this is, it's, looks kind of fun.
Are either of you proficient in animal handling?
I am.
Oramek?
No.
Okay. Fallon, do me a favor and roll an animal handling, because we are going to try to find out what this fur is.
Oh, snap. Oh, it was almost a nat 20. Fuck.
So as you're looking, you're going to kind of have a flashback to when you were in the woods, and you came across a small squirrel that had dark fur just like this.
I feel like I've seen a dark squirrel with like really black fur like that, but it seems too small. What if it's like a genetically mutated?
Then I feel like we should eradicate it now.
Probably. Yeah.
But so you said we see it towards the cavern, like that's the direction it kind of
Yeah.
went.
Yeah, you see a cavern
Yeah.
with a couple tracks heading that way.
Are the tracks big?
They're decent size.
Are they bigger than my own feet?
About the same.
Can I pick up a rock and throw it down the cavern to see if there's something that makes noise?
But
Go ahead and roll me a strength check.
Lord.
Good thing I'm +5 in it.
Well, you needed
That
it.
didn't work.
So as you go to
Yeah.
throw it, you actually hit the top of the cavern, causing a slight echo to go in, but you hear nothing come out.
Hmm.
Is it dark in the cave?
Very dark. No cavern
Okay,
lights, no nothing.
Is this? Okay, cool. I'm gonna cast light. I'm gonna touch touch a rock and I'm gonna cast light on it, and then I'm gonna take that rock and I'm gonna hand it to Mike so he can throw it down the cave.
All right. So now you go ahead and throw with advantage now, Oramek.
Okay. Really?
Sweet Jesus.
So as you
have-
pick up this now glowing rock with magic imbued in it, you feel like you cannot miss. This should be a slam dunk. But as you go to throw it, it only makes it to about a foot inside the cave. And you could have already seen that. The
I
light
turned to
barely
Fallon.
illuminates anything new.
I turned to Fallon and I apologize.
I'm like, can you at least go like kick it further into the cave and then like run back or something?
Yes.
Awesome.
We'll get closer to the cave.
I'm just gonna like hide behind a tree and just like watch him kick it.
Oh gosh, here we go.
Oramek, as you enter the cave and get to the rock, you start to hear this low, almost kind of like a purring noise.
It's a big kitty.
And you do have dark vision, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. So I just need you to roll a perception check. Just Oramek.
I was gonna say both of us.
Fuck, nat 1.
Oh my god. Why did I take you? Why is this happening?
So damage output, phenomenal. Phenomenal. You know what I mean? Anything
Roll.
else in life, terrible.
It's
Oh,
okay. Nova
God.
just gave you. She cheered for your effort to throwing a rock.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
As you look down the cave, your eyes adjust to the dark light, and you see 3 small creatures amongst a quite larger one. The larger one
Oh.
looks like it's about the size of a great black bear.
Oh. I'm gonna be like, do you see anything in there? Oramek?
I think he's eating.
I did, but I was trying to decide like how to like. Do...
On the fly, bro. On the fly. This is D&D.
All right, let's.
I'm gonna like slowly start walking in towards the cavern opening with my hands like out ready for something.
I'm just gonna turn around and kind of like go like that with the.
Be like, shut your mouth, Fallon. Shh.
Yeah. In my half orc rage, I just turn around and go.
I'm gonna very slowly, with my hands out, walk up behind him and like peek around.
I try to point out what I see.
So now that you're looking, Fallon, I want you to roll for perception.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fingers
maybe you
crossed
can
it's
actually, do something better than me. Like,
good. Yes!
There we go.
Motherfucking nat 20, 23, nat 20.
Fallon, as you're looking into this cave, with your heightened senses from being aware of Oramek's warning, you look down and you see the 3 small creatures around the quite large one. But as you're looking closer, you see cuts and gashes in the large creature. As you investigate, you see that it is a mother bear and her 3 cubs. And the mother bear has been killed.
Oh.
way to put us in that moral dilemma. All right.
Oh no.
Told you it was going to be a good episode.
Oh man.
Oh, my heart.
I don't have like
But like,
any.
on one hand, they're babies. On another hand, if we kill them, they'll be with their mom again.
That's a very dark but light way to look at that. If we killed them.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like as a neutral, very standpoint as Oramek is, I feel like yes, he can go either way here.
I'm chaotic neutral, so I would probably go either way too.
The only moral standpoint works if you believe in bear heaven.
Well, this is a magical universe, so bear heaven is not like out of the possibility. You know?
Oh, I'm not saying
I mean, it's
I'm
next to the
just saying.
Fey Plains.
All bears go to heaven.
Fey plane,
I'm
bear
just
heaven.
I'm gonna, with my hands out, I'm gonna look at Oramek like, I believe in bear heaven. And I'm gonna look at the 3 bears, and I'm gonna cast magic missile, and I'm gonna put one on each of the bears.
Oh God!
Go ahead and roll for damage. Can I get a prayer for these
I
soon to be
have 3
ascending?
damage for each bear.
I know
Okay.
nothing of the bears.
You know nothing of the bears, I know.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
that
just,
is
like,
true. I
feel
like
the
Brother
disrespect.
Bear.
That is good. Yeah.
Brother Bear is a good movie.
Sad.
So as Fallon shoots this magic out, it pulses at them. The bears turn around seeing this light, and in this sense, almost have this sad face as they are blasted by this magic missile. Fallon,
God.
as you see it, they are just completely blown back. Life fades from their bodies.
3 damage put them down? Are they that small?
This wasn't a battle encounter. This was literally just moral dilemma.
Bits for the
I should have
bears
gone
there.
along. I want a pet bear.
Oh
You have your scroll
And
of
they're
true
all dead
resurrection for the bear.
Yeah, right. There we go.
Well, test me, I might.
Can I?
no! They're dead.
They're dead.
Yes,
They're
but-
already dead.
Okay,
But Oramek wants a new coat.
that's what I was thinking.
I'm
I was like, what resources
Yeah,
can we get?
I'm gonna. Is the rock near us that I put light on?
Yes. It's by Oramek's
Okay,
feet.
Is it too heavy for you to pick up?
It's a small rock.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up the rock and I'm gonna walk closer to all the bears, set it down so we can see what we're doing.
All right.
And then I'm gonna
Why don't you bring the bears outside of the cave?
start skinning bears and taking the meat off the bears so we can.
I am back there.
All
I'm a
right.
little worried about the fact that. Never mind.
What?
I'm not there.
That is true.
Nothing. I'm not there. I can't
Yeah.
shed opinions.
I know. There's something
There's-
here.
Yep.
All right.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
I was gonna say, is the black bear like the mom too big for me to drag or pick up?
She's fairly large. She probably weighs roughly about 600-700 pounds.
Okay, so no, got it.
I mean, what's your strength modifier?
+5.
How much do you have on you?
Wait,
Trust me when I say this. You can't. You can drag the bear. You
Right.
cannot pick up that bear.
81 pounds. But yeah, don't worry about it.
You could drag it, except you'd be like, okay. And it must be at least 20 feet. And it'll be like a foot.
Exactly. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Okay,
All right.
move on.
So if you're going to be skinning the bear, I would like a sleight of hand check. Because you need to be pretty damn intricate with this bitch.
I mean, you can't tell me the exact number, but do you have any advantage to sleight of hand?
Oh no, she rolled because she's skinning the
Oh, I
bear.
didn't see it.
So as you
I
go to
mean,
skin the
we
bear,
could-
you successfully take off a large amount of the pelt. And you get a couple good chunks of meat.
Okay, cool.
But as you're going through and you're getting a majority of the meat, you accidentally gouge into the intestines and then just muck goes everywhere. So you do not want to touch the rest of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that bear alone.
Well, that
Good
was
try.
all of them. So I'm going to give you, we're going to say you're going to have about 40 pounds of bear pelt
Nice.
Wow.
and about 10 pounds of meat.
Bear pelt. And what was that? 10 pounds of meat?
10 pounds of meat.
Meat.
With that,
Cool.
Fallon, if you're the one carrying it, Fallon, you're probably encumbered.
I'm gonna hand the pelts to Oramek, and I will carry the meat.
Okay.
And then
Is Heather
we
dying?
can.
I don't know. She just she opened
I
the
fall!
thimbles.
I can't get up.
It's very loud.
And then I guess we'll just
Testing.
walk back.
All right. So you're going to regroup with everyone at camp.
And I'm gonna start cooking that bear meat up ASAP because I'm proficient in cooks utensils.
Is that
a Okay, let's have fun with this.
just a tool?
And well, I'm proficient in cooking, so
I hope you're proficient in telling a tall tale because you must now illuminate the rest of your party as to why you're coming back with bear meat and fur.
Ooh,
I'm
Hey
just
guys,
gonna be like,
where'd you get the meat?
I let
I'm
out
just
like a low laugh. Like
I'm just gonna hold the meat, and I'm just gonna look up at Oramek and be like, I'm gonna go cook this. And I just walk away, and I go to the fire and I
Wow.
start preparing the meat to cook it.
So Oramek, man, where'd you guys get all this meat? I mean, it looks good.
I'm just gonna turn around and be like, I believe in bear heaven, okay? Bear heaven is real. And then I'm just gonna turn back around and I'm gonna
What happened?
I'm just gonna be like a single tear comes down my cheek while I'm cooking.
I'm just looking at you guys between the two of you, like, what happened?
Nick, you're still sleeping, bro.
I'm just like,
We've one family of bears wanted to get most of the hunt.
Oh. When you say family,
What? Why are you asking so many questions?
why do you have so many questions about?
just
Okay, you
curious,
just leave
you
it
know.
alone. You have dinner. I'm just like borderline sobbing. Just about, I'm gonna keep repeating bear heaven is real to myself.
Not a proud moment in our history.
It's a sad day.
I
I don't even
couldn't-
know why.
I couldn't throw rocks, and Fallon killed the baby bears. So
No, don't tell him.
no, I
You
just
killed baby bears?
No, shh, I didn't do it.
yes, but once dinner is done cooking, you'll be thankful.
All right.
I'm
So
so sad.
by this time, it is starting to get dark. Beefeater, you have gone
Okay.
to sleep for about 4 hours, so it is now about 8, 9 o'clock. So you were halfway through your long rest, Beefeater.
Okay, so I'm gonna take some cooked bear meat and like wrap it in some like big leaves or something. Set it in the feeder so when he wakes up. And then I'm gonna walk. What is it? Like 10. I'm gonna walk like 15 feet away from him. And cast Liamon's tiny hut. So that we can all eat not in the cold.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm just gonna like roll my little bedroll out and I'm just gonna turn my back to the bear meat sadly.
All right. So as you continue
You
on,
guys are right. The meat is good.
I'm sitting
Yeah,
there
it's
just playing with my as dirty as it's gonna sound, playing with my axe.
that
That's
did
fine.
sound pretty dirty.
That's
Um,
yeah.
All right.
I'm assuming we go through all the bear meat.
Correct.
Well, you gotta save
Between
some
all-
for Beefeater. He.
Well, I mean like all of
She's
all of the
She's
meat that
cooking
was
it all.
cooked. Like,
Yes.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I
so
get
there
you.
and then there's like none left over. Like we all ate it, even like stuff I later.
Yeah, I got you. Got you.
So at this point, is anyone else entering into a sleep?
I'm gonna sleep.
Um,
I'm gonna cry
I will
myself to sleep.
start my
Drink
trance so that way I can be up when Beefeater is, and me and him can keep watch and whatnot.
If the
Well, you
bear's
got-
dead, then that the predator's gone, right?
Something killed the bear.
Yeah.
I'm just
Wow.
saying. I mean, no, I don't know that.
You don't know that.
Oramek said it.
Yeah, right. That's no. That's say that I'm gonna stay awake because of course I usually going down. But yeah. So like I said, I'm just still sitting there by the. Do we have a fire yet? Do we cast campfire? Do we have?
The
Yeah.
fire's
cooked
like
it, yeah, yeah.
outside of it. Yeah, the fire's outside of Lee's.
So I'm just sitting by the fire, like I said,
Right.
with my axe.
Just cleaning it.
Admiring it.
It's pretty. So
At
Does
least
that
it
mean
doesn't have
everyone-
Baby Bear on it.
So who is staying awake and who's going to sleep? Do not all talk at once.
I'll stay awake.
I'm gonna go to bed because I'm sad about the bear.
Heather says she's staying awake for a little bit.
Thank you, Heather.
Yeah.
Ormic, are you staying awake?
Yes.
Airmill, you're going to sleep?
Yeah, I'm starting my trance, so that should time out right around when Beefeater's long rest ends.
It should,
That
right
should.
around midnight.
Yep.
Just me and Cup then awake.
All right. So
It's okay. Melee and magic. I feel like you guys can handle whatever shows up, or at least wake us up in time.
Exactly.
9:45.
All right. So, Cov and Oramek, I want you to roll me a perception check.
Never a good start.
We're gonna see how this goes.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Was that 8 the one you just rolled, Kev?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I rolled a 19.
Are you Kev?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Cov.
Oh,
It did sound like
It
Cov.
did, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
My bad. My bad. All right.
That's
So,
funny.
Oramek, you're coming up on the 4-hour mark when you know that your elf friend is going to be coming up. You notice nothing strange in the skies, nothing strange in the woods. It's actually kind of eerie how still the snow is.
All right.
But Cov, you're not going to notice the peace, the quiet, or anything like that. You're going to feel a small tremor
Oh.
radiating up from the ground.
Oh.
And then all of a sudden you see a bright light at the top of this cairn.
I tap
See-
Oramek on the shoulder and let him know about it.
I sit up really
What
quick
is
with
that?
the axe. What
Flying
is?
noise?
Oh, yes. As you are looking around, you see just this bright light coming off the top. And then all of a sudden, you see something shiny, but almost on fire, flying off towards the north.
I guess I just say I don't know what it was, but it's leaving us now, so good riddance.
Okay.
I guess I wake up.
Yeah.
All right. You guys can talk for a minute before you swap hands, or you guys can just... Beefeater, you're awake. Airmill, you're awake. Fallon, you're 4 hours
Beefeater.
asleep.
There's dinner next to you. When you wake up, you'll see it.
Yeah, I go over to Airmail and I say, weird sound and something while you slept. I don't know if you saw, well, you heard in your sleep.
I did hear something. I didn't see anything.
Something took off to the north, something bright and fast.
Okay. We will have to figure out what that was about.
I just grumpily go to bed.
Yes,
On brand.
220-year-old
Yeah.
grumpily go to bed.
All right. So for Fallon, you're asleep. Airmill, you're awake.
Still
Beefeater,
asleep.
you're still asleep. Oramek, are you going to sleep?
When I was awake, yes, I will go to sleep.
Because you and Cov both need 8 hours. You need to
Right.
get to sleep. All right. So Airmill and Beefeater, I need you both to roll me a perception check.
Okay. Kidding me right now.
My bad.
Are you good? What's the same roll?
They,
So it's
they
all
both
good.
rolled the same. It's kind of funny.
And it's only going to be slightly different. So actually, this is not bad. Airmill, as you're looking and you see the sun start to slowly peek over the hills, you look in the other direction, and actually see the sun start to peek over the hills.
Oh,
Beefeater, as you're
Okay.
looking, you actually see signs of smoke coming from the bright light that Aramel thought was the original sun.
oh.
I inform Airmail of what I am seeing.
You know, you can actually try role playing it and just be like, Aramel, do you see this?
Hey, bro, you see that smoke coming off the hilltop where we think that the sun might be?
Yeah.
That's not the sun?
Killing
Oh
it.
my god. Well, I guess we'll find out what that is when we get there, but, if that's not the sun, what is that?
It looks to be some smoke coming off that hill, so I'm gonna keep an eye on it if you want to watch the other direction. All the rest
Yeah,
of the
I'll keep an eye out for anything coming up,
All right.
just in case, I guess. Yeah, go ahead and keep an eye on that hill.
So then you guys finish your long rest. Everyone, feel free to make sure that you have your long rest on yours.
I did it.
Yep, everybody hit the button.
Hit the buttons. Nick, you know where the long rest button is?
I thought I did. I'm looking for it again.
Should be
Up
top.
top.
Yeah. To the top, it'll be a couple buttons to the right of your name.
So while we're figuring this out, just gonna run a quick ad. This still does go onto YouTube. So
Right. I know.
No.
I was laughing at it last time around or whatever when we did that in the last show. I was like, well, we can still hear us. I know it still ends up on YouTube this way, but oh well.
We should talk mad smack about all of our fans.
We should, and now's the time. Just kidding now.
oh yes.
They are such good fans.
They're such good people.
How dare they be so good?
All right, so if everyone is rested, I am gonna wait for the ad break to actually start picking back up in the story.
Nice.
But I'll make sure everyone is fully rested then.
Yep.
Everyone has all their spell slots, all their channel divinities, and all that shit.
It's ready.
All right. I'm just looking because I just refreshed my D&D Beyond overlay so I could see all your healths. Holy shit, Oramek, you have 92 health?
I sure do.
All right. And then
I'm
you look...
39.
Yeah, I know. Cov is the lowest at 31. All right. So with that, though, you guys successfully make it through the night. And then you guys are going to continue to head south to Sunlight, correct?
That's right.
Correct.
Especially now that we've seen so much commotion going on. Smoke and a fake sun.
I
That's
can
no
do
move.
survival checks again.
That's no moon.
Sorry, run.
Hold on one second. I might have to do this real quick as to not piss me off later.
That's fair.
Look, I can see us. Woo.
Oh, perfect.
I see the edge of us.
We're on the very edge.
I'm on the edge.
I'm on the edge.
Of some cliff.
Yeah, literally. About to
Chasing
jump
after-
off.
Whoa.
This brings back memories of being thunder waved.
Yeah,
Like
right.
how we both went the opposite direction. You're like chasing something good, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump up.
Chasing a fake
Those bears-
sun. or
Killing those bears really took a toll on Fallon's brain.
So I need
Psychological
everyone to roll me a
understand.
perception check right now.
Perception.
Yeah.
Everyone?
Got it.
Yep, new one.
Got it. Okay, good. That's way better than last time.
God bless Brian.
14.
Yep.
Yeah,
Wow.
right. Thanks for just carrying the team there.
All right.
Well, I'm +5. I hope I get a good roll.
Bro,
That
I'm plus
means
5 in
nothing.
strength, and I couldn't throw a rock.
That is true. All right, so we'll do this in ascending order then. Nick, with your 6 of perception, you are noticing a lot of rocks and open ways that could be windows. But beyond that, it just looks like a tall kind of spire, castle kind of looking building. Derek, are you laughing or?
No, that was pretty funny.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Oramek, Aramel, and Fallon.
Yes.
As you were looking, you were going to see great handmade stone walls ascending to the top of the spire. But on the stone walls, you're going to notice that there are slight cuts in it. Like these weren't naturally made.
Hmm.
And of course, you see the giant stone doors that are in front of you. Coven Trader, with your great knowledge of being old, you actually notice that it's not the gashes created from the rocks. Something actually made the gashes as it looked like it was climbing out of the top of this castle.
Oh no.
I just look back and I say, well, there's like a slight chance there's a Yeti here. And
It's
You know,
not always a Yeti.
Everything
we're
is a Yeti until proven otherwise.
yeah,
Legit.
Oh,
Too legit to
gosh.
the principle of conservation of Yetis, they can't be created or destroyed. They just are.
They just are until proven not.
Yeah,
Here you are with like a
Everything's
master's degree in Yetiism.
exactly.
You should
So
watch Finding Sasquatch. There's literally a guy who claims to be an expert in Sasquatches.
Yeah, so, what? Yeah.
All right. So as you guys approach the main way, right up at about here. Now that is a window, so if you want to, you can peek in.
Adam, I cannot control my dude. Oh, wait.
you
I have
said peek
discovered
in.
why I couldn't control my
You
dude.
can't go through the door, but the window you can like look through it.
Well, I
Well,
was just
let's let-
moving forward to look through, to see what I would have seen if I would have looked through the window.
You went forward.
Yeah.
There's a window
Through a
right
door.
here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, is this the window or is this the window?
No, so
This is the
this is the
window.
window.
Oh, okay.
You can't physically make it through there, but you can see through it.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Oramek and I'm gonna say, can you chop this door down?
Is the wooden door?
Or the one right next to me?
I'm just going to propose the idea of pushing it first.
Oh, yeah.
Just saying. Even kicking it, like, that might surprise whoever's on the other end, but, like, you know.
Yeah.
That's it. That's funny you say that. I'm like, maybe we should go the stealthy approach and like slowly creak it open and see if we can see who's in there. But
I'm more
kicking-
of the aggressive stealth guy.
Yeah.
If there's no one left, who can tell the guards?
Well,
So
if there's any kicking involved, I'm not doing it because I'm so old. So I'm gonna let everybody else
It's gonna
decide.
break a hip.
Actually,
Yeah.
we know exactly who our two kicky guys are going to be.
yeah,
And
as I
it's
say.
going to be Beef and Oramek.
Yep.
I don't know. Oramek couldn't throw a rock.
That is true. I actually did assume another strength check here. This could go.
Let's hope he's good with his feet.
Yeah.
Not good with his hands, but he's good with his feet.
At least I would assume it's a strength
Giggity.
check.
It is a
All
strength
right.
check. Sorry, I spaced out.
Oh, you're good. All right. I will attempt to kick the door open.
All right, so Beefeater and Oramek both do a strength check.
I'd say that would do it, yeah.
I didn't mean to roll with advantage there, but wow. Wait, why did it do double?
It's fine.
Okay.
Either way. So as you go to hit the door, this was a very hard roll, just so to not piss Derek off.
Okay.
As you hit the door, you feel like it's reinforced from behind it. So both of you take the full blunt of the kicking and feel it reverberate back up through your leg.
Oof. Yeah, so I kick it. Oh, no, there's something back.
Pretty sure I pulled a hammy. So wait, are we able to see how high the stone doors go up?
The stone
How big
doors,
is the window?
the window is big enough to look through.
Damn it.
I did say that.
I didn't hear that
Well,
part.
you strictly told Cov he couldn't fit through it. He didn't say that Fallon couldn't.
I'm tiny.
I think you're still of the normal character build. You're not of the actual tiny.
No.
That is
Yeah.
I'm just a smallish gal.
Ooh, there's a nice idea for a half race. Half gnome, half tiefling.
Moving forward, to answer your question, Beefeater, the door actually goes up about 25 feet.
Oh, fuck.
So it is built to allow things huge in.
Does anyone have thieves' tools?
You.
I do not.
You do?
I have thieves' tools, yeah.
Oh, well then try to pick that lock, bitch.
I mean, I can try it, but I thought reinforced meant that there's something behind it.
It could just mean it's really thick. But
Yeah, I will. I guess I'll take an attempt at that.
I mean, at this point, might as well try anything.
yeah.
Sort
You
of
can
like
roll
trying-
whenever you want.
Which one do you want? What do you need? to
Sleight
roll
of
there?
hand if you're doing that, but if you're using Thieves' Tool with advantage.
Oh, well, I didn't do advantage, but I didn't know if I needed to there.
Roll again.
Roll another one just in case.
Just in case you hit that nat 20.
Nope, same.
Nope.
Wow.
As you're inspecting this door, you notice that it is literally just two giant stone doors. There is no visible lock for you to mess with.
Frick.
We tried.
I don't mean to be this guy in this awkward movie that we're creating, but can I just try to push the door ever so normally? like not even like with strength, just like I'm just gonna open the door, like Aragorn style, just opening both doors.
So as you're trying to do that, and you try to do it in the showiest way possible that Aramel can do it,
Yes.
the doors do not move at all, and everyone is now
Okay.
looking at you, going like, "Wow, you're an idiot."
Oh, I'm the idiot. We kicked it. We tried to unlock it. Does anyone else have any ideas?
Yeah, I'd like
Looking for
to.
lock, though.
I think that I might be able to climb the rock face, sit next to the door to get another look at the back of the door to see how it's reinforced.
So it's fully enclosed, Nick. So you won't be able to just look over the door because it's not just a gate. This is a full door into an enclosed castle.
So no opportunity to climb the rock face next to it to see into it.
No.
How about an option of
Actually,
climbing
I'll
the
take
rock?
my lead.
Go ahead.
No, that's
Oh,
just what
fuck.
an opportunity to try to see in. But
Wait, hold on. I have dimension door.
Doesn't that
That's
have
an
to be
option.
somewhere that you've already been?
No. It just says you teleport yourself from a current location spot with the. You arrive at exactly the spot you desire. It can be a place you can see, one you can visualize, or one you can describe by stating distance and direction, such as 200 feet straight downward or upward at a 40 angle.
I'd say 10 feet forward might do that.
Yeah.
Or 15, based on where you're standing currently. But like, yeah.
I can bring one willing creature of my size or smaller.
Well,
We are not very compatible, you and I.
well, you're saying so? Nah. You could bring the
Like,
200-year-old
seriously,
guy with you.
every spell she's got.
Um,
Nope. Beef can't come.
What about
The
can
tear
I?
rolls down
Can
my
I?
face.
Oramek, you're bigger than me, right?
In theory, yes, but I don't know. Well, I don't know.
It's like,
Because
if
technically, I'm half
you're
the size.
medium and she's
normal
medium,
humanoid.
you guys should be good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna dimension door, and I think I'm gonna bring Oramek with me.
Yeah, you need some muscle with you in case there's just a giant bar on the other side and somebody needs to lift that.
All right, so
Okay,
don't move
so-
anymore, because I'll take care of moving your icons through the dimension door. But I want
Yeah,
you
I'm
to
gonna
explain your
cast the
casting and the effect of how it looks.
Ooh. I am going to like take a slice in front of me, and like this like green door is gonna open, and I'm gonna be like, ready? And I'm gonna like reach my hand out for Ormek's hand, and I'm just gonna be like, give us a second. And I'm just gonna like hop through the dimension door with him behind me, and then I'm gonna basically like on the other side of the door, like 10 feet on the other side of the door, we'll just pop in there.
All right, so as the magic ripples you into the next room, a gateway opens up. You hear a tiny little shriek of just seeing a pulsing magic wave come out. And you hear, 2 arms!
Oh boy.
Oh God.
I-
I'm
Through
immediately.
the arrow slit to the left, you
Oh,
see
shit.
a duogar.
I'm immediately gonna turn and like, can I like run back to the door and see what's like blocking it?
Roll for investigation on that.
Um, 20? Not a nat 20, but a 20.
Oh, I
That's
see.
fair.
I see. I appreciate it, though. So as you're investigating, you see these metal bars that are coming out from the wall, going across it in a cross manner. It looks like there is a lever that if you pull it will retract these, but you don't see it anywhere in this room.
Brad.
Fuck. Fuck. If I, oh no, I'm gonna send a message to Aramel and just be like, I'm
Go
just gonna be
ahead and
like-
do that.
I'm just gonna real fast. I'm just gonna be like, the door is blocked with metal bars coming out of the wall. I have to find a lever. It's not in this room. We're getting attacked. We'll come back for you.
All right, so while they figure that out, we're gonna apparently have to find a way in, possibly.
Like us to roll here.
Yes, I would like Fallon and Oramek to go ahead and roll for... Why are you rolling everything in advantage, by the way?
That I know. So I was still in rage earlier. That's why I figured out I was rolling. I get advantage on my initiative. It's just part of my class.
Oh, okay. And then,
I
Fallon,
rolled-
what'd you roll?
I rolled a 12.
All right. So before we start getting into the combat, the party outside the door, after Aramel receives this just telepathic message into his brain, how are you guys
Mhm.
going to think about trying to get in?
So I immediately convey the message, like as it's being said to me, I'm saying it out loud. And yeah, after that, I'm gonna look at this window over here and see. I would like to look and see what I can see in that window.
Okay. So go ahead and roll for investigation.
Okay. That's better than I've been doing today.
That is. So with your 15, you're going to notice that this is roughly about a 3-inch by 8-inch opening. From your
Okay.
previous knowledge of knowing archery, you actually notice that this is an arrow slot made to
Okay.
allow people to attack outwards.
Okay. So I guess what else can I see inside the hole?
About 30 feet inside, you're going to see a metal contraption with a bunch of different levers on it.
Of course I am.
But, okay.
Anybody know Mage Hand?
No.
Hmm.
No.
You're also in combat, Fallon.
Yeah,
I'm
is it
just
me and you?
saying. I'm just saying. I don't have it as an option.
No one built their character as a utility character. I feel like everyone's just DPS, and then there's Derek.
Hey, but also, if you can tell me where you can see an opportunity to pull the lever, I have the opportunity to cast Misty Step and teleport.
What?
What?
The hell's
Yeah,
Misty
Misty
Step?
Step, teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see.
Get in that room with the levers.
Get in the room with the levers.
We really should have looked in the window before you
We
guys
found the room with
opened
the
doors.
levers. Now I gotta teleport to it.
Why did I?
No,
I just been
Aramel found the
immediately,
levers.
Like, mentioned
Yeah, they're in here now. The levers are in here. I'm gonna move out of the way of the window, and you go ahead and Misty Step your way in there.
Yep,
and
so
start
cast
just
it, use your
pulling
spell
some levers,
slot.
I guess.
You really just want to pull some levers?
I mean, not literally just pull some levers. Like investigate. Figure out which one might be the safe one to pull. But yes.
All right, hold on one second.
Oh boy.
This got insane so fast.
I'm just, yeah.
So
I think
Beefeater
we have a
pops in, and as he comes out of his Misty Step, is also noticed by the Duergar guard, who was supposed to be watching out the arrow slip, but nobody comes up to this, freaking cold ass castle.
Oh,
Beat the answers
shit.
out of him to what lever that is.
So he is surprised. So Beefeater, I am going to give you one surprise round
Yes.
on this
Run up
Duergar.
I have no idea what that means.
You literally
means you
get
get a
to
free
run
round.
up and kill him if you want to.
Attack the shit out of him.
One full round of move action, move action, and a normal action, like attacking or casting a spell, whatever it is you want to do.
Like as
Yeah,
much.
so I'll move up to the guard, and I'm going to go with a mace strike first.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Damn.
Fuck yeah.
So as you smack him across the face, he's so surprised by everything. He takes it. He's recoiling back. He gets hit against the wall, and actually a small spike that was on the wall pierced his right arm. He is still breathing.
All right, so can I roll for intimidation to find out what lever I need to pull to open up the door?
Yes.
Hell
Do you want to
yeah.
grapple
Yeah.
him first, or
Yeah,
Hell
move.
yeah.
I gotta move that space.
Push his arm further onto the spike and then demand answers.
well, technically he has performed the attack action. That is his actual action.
Okay.
He took attack as an action.
Correct.
I'm just saying part of the intimidation. I'm just saying like push his arm a little further onto that spike and be like, which lever?
Well, hold on. Since you attacked him, you can't intimidate him this round. Because
Alright.
intimidation is going to count as an action. Like, the talking itself is not an action. You can talk as much as you want. But you can't use intimidation against him right off the bat. But with that,
Probably.
Beefeater, I need you to roll for initiative. Alright, so an 8. Ooh, you even selected your character. You're getting better.
I'm learning, all right?
That's working.
Alright, so Oramek, you have one turn to stop this Duergar from alerting probably about 7 to 8 others.
No, just kidding. So in that case, obviously the answer here is we're gonna go into a rage. D6
Can you
and
like
8.
get at him though, like that hole?
Oh, that's a good point. Can I actually make contact with him through that hole? Like through the opening
It's
there?
the same dimensions as what was the arrow slit, so it's 3 inches wide by 8 inches
No.
high.
So if you have something pointy, yes. And long enough to reach him.
I have a quartz staff. You like poke him?
I mean, your turn is after.
I just meant like, could I like?
You could.
What was the agreement with this? I could use a different weapon, but with disadvantage, right?
Correct.
Correct.
All right, we'll see you next week for Horde of the Dragon Queen. Oramek might have a decision on what he's going to do then.
Yeah, right. So we're gonna. Yeah, because I don't have anything else that I could really do. Okay, well, I'm still gonna enter that rage, and
Okay.
that we know. So roll my
So,
D8 real quick.
yep.
Oh, that's D6, D8.
2.
Okay, that is you teleport up to 30 feet in an unoccupied space you can see until your rage ends. You can use inspect again on each of my turns.
There you go.
Yeah, that worked.
Fucking
You can see through the slot.
teleport.
Right.
Yeah.
So, that's what I'm saying.
Teleport
So
into this space.
forget
right
that.
behind
Yeah,
you.
we're just gonna appear. If you don't mind that I move my guy right there.
That's perfectly fine.
All right.
Fuck you.
And making sure. Oh, I gotta select my rage thing. Sorry. Hurry up! Second string twice.
That was just like fate.
And come on. Rolling again too. There. Oh, ooh.
So on your first attack, and actually, it probably would help if I had the sheet up for this bastard. But your first attack is going to slash right into its chest plate, and it's going to hold the axe into place. But it is going to hit, so it is going to take the 13 damage from that. But it is not dead.
I know.
The
Yeah.
second, your second strike with the axe, as you go to pull it out to make your second strike, he holds it straight into your chest, staring at the shiny metal that is now part of his. It's partially impaling his chest, and he's just holding it there.
Oh. Giving me.
I should have thought about this a different way. Forethought. Oh well. End of turn. Because I have nothing else I can do.
Wait, do you have extra attack?
He did it.
I do, but I did it. I
Oh,
rolled it
did
both
you?
instead of like the second.
Nice.
Yeah. If I would have just rolled it once and potentially like tried to like cover his mouth or something like that, you know, but I didn't.
Well, I'm gonna give you something.
Oh, all right.
As this Duergar is staring at the axe, he's so enthralled at the very sight of the shiny metal. He can't move. He can't make a
Oh my
noise.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Fallon.
Okay. I'm going. If I cast magic missile, will it the hole?
Technically,
too
if you
small.
put your hand there, yes.
Okay, lit. I'm gonna,
I feel old. I don't know what
Coffee.
lit is.
and I'm gonna cast magic missile at second. So there's 4 missiles.
Mm-hmm. And you're using all 4 at the Duergar?
I'm gonna use all 4 a hit. So that's 2, 4, 6. That's 8 damage.
So Fallon, as you try to reach your hand through this arrow slot, you barely make it past the rocks, feeling it start to crumble against your wrist. You summon your magic, shoving this magical pulse right out at him, hitting him with all 4 bolts. And his eyes still have not been able to leave the axe.
He's not dead.
He's not dead.
Okay. Can I pull my wrist back out?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Wait.
No,
I'm
I'll
gonna
let
pull
you
my
have
wrist
that one.
back out.
I'm not that mean.
And then
Let you keep your
where
wrist.
was
For now.
I? I'm gonna move And now my next turn, I can get around. Okay. Fuck. I want to back into this. So that way, if he does shoot me.
Yeah, he won't have a good angle at you. I understand that.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'll just crouch. Let's get real tiny.
So next up is the Drogar facing up against Beefeater. It is going to take one look at this gigantic fellow, and he's going to use Enlarge on himself, so he at least, is a large size. So he's about the same size actually as Beefeater now. He's going to raise his war pick and strike back at this man who attacked him. Hey Beefeater, what's your AC?
18.
As this war pick comes down, and you have plate armor, right?
I think he has chainmail.
Yeah, chainmail.
Okay. So as this war pick is coming at you, an extremely sharp point gets right through your chain link, hitting you square in the chest. I gotta do it from this screen. 1 second. Dealing 15 damage.
Jesus.
Ah.
And it ends its turn. So with that, Beefeater, it is now your turn.
So did he? So he enlarged himself, but is his arm still stuck to the spike? Did he attack with a one-arm attack?
No, so he hit against the spike and recoiled from it. It was just a small little kind of poke.
Alright, so I'm going to go with a Warhammer attack to pin him back against the wall.
Alright, go for it. So as you go to strike with your Warhammer, he takes his war pick and just slams the butt of it right up against it and stops it from hitting him.
Alright, then I'll go with another attack with the mace.
Alright. As you swing the mace, he does not see it coming and will take it straight across his very bearded, large face now. So he is going to take that 11 damage. Kind of looking like he's got blood coming down his face, a couple teeth missing now. His nose kind of looks like it's facing the wrong direction. He's pretty beat up.
That one.
I'm getting graphic tonight, guys. I like
That
it.
was good.
Yeah.
Oh man, if there was a KO shot, I would have gotten way more graphic.
Oh, it would have been a lot more graphic if you did. All right. So before we start our next round, I want to find out, Cov Aramel, is there anything you want or can do?
Actually, yes. I am going to use an inspiration to give Nick an extra 1d8 of either. No, I guess it's only a 2, but either way. Basically, as a bonus action, a creature other than yourself can use, for 10 minutes, this creature can add to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. So yeah, add that 2 to your next attack roll, just to kind of give it a little extra bonus to try to hit him. Or, I also have combat inspiration, so you could add it to damage if you wanted to.
Correct.
But yeah, basically, I am literally out here, like, singing songs and hitting my drum, inspiring Beefeater right now.
Through the little crack in the window, you're just playing a little beat.
Yep. Boom, 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 boom.
Cov, anything
No,
you
it's
want to
literally
do?
the opening to Down with the Sickness. Just on my little drum, just...
Cov?
So can I shoot a witch bolt through the hole?
So, at the angle that he is, hold on 1 second. So at no angle can you see him.
Yeah. Okay.
So, no.
Then I can't. I have nothing I can do.
Gotcha. So with that, we are going to bring up Oramek. And Oramek, before your turn starts, you see the Duergar eye slowly start to shift and meet yours.
Mm,
Uh, we're gonna try and pull that axe back out, and if this hit kills him, which I don't know what he has, I totally have like a description.
Nice.
So, yeah, if I don't know if that's gonna kill him. Let's say it. All right.
All right, you
So
killed.
I saw that X. So as he's staring at that, I pull it back out. I mean, I don't even swing it. I mean, I just like all full force, like pierce him, like right through, like right where I just had the axe, and like it splits him. Like 'cause I'm just like so angered by it, you know.
So in your encompass rage, you just take it, shove it straight through his gut. And Fallon, as you see the arrow slot preparing to make sure nothing's attacking you, you just see these blood and guts pour right through, getting pushed out by this axe.
You can hear me run, which probably shouldn't be a good idea because that's how you can alert people. But
You just did it.
like I just alerted people, or I just did it.
Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, then since I attacked for this turn, I'm going to use my teleport that I have to go back into here.
Go ahead.
Go. And turn.
Fallon. You still hear that there's another battle going on close by.
Yeah, but like, wait, can I? Can I use my action to dash?
You can use your action to dash. Alright. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I can't do anything.
Okay. The Duergar, still fighting against Beefeater, struggles to pick up his war axe, brings it up, and goes to strike at him again. But as he goes to strike, he can't pull the strength to do it, so he drops it narrowly before hitting Beefeater. But Beefeater, it's your turn.
Alright, so noticing that his face is all fucked up and he missed that attack, I want to roll for intimidation to find out what lever I gotta pull in order to open the door to get Aramel and Cub in to help the other teammates.
Alright, so go ahead and roll. Alright. So,
Nice.
Nick, I'm going to have you pretend that this is the military. And I know that you guys don't really do waterboarding, but pretend you are waterboarding this motherfucker.
Officially, don't do waterboarding.
Yeah, right.
Hey, holding his mouth shut so he's gurgling on his own blood to get the answer from him.
If you're holding his mouth shut, he can't answer you.
Well, I gotta let him gurgle for a little bit so he feels the panic, and then I'll release my hand so that he can answer.
So, as you lift up your hand after he's choking on his own blood, he coughs up. He goes, "The one with the yellow handle is the gate."
So I say, thanks, bro. You could have told me that before, but I want to move over to where that handle is so I can get the rest of the team in.
Beef, I'm actually going to let you swing your warhammer at him.
Solid, bro. I'll remember that for a long time.
All right. Now I need you to get very gruesome on this one, my friend.
So first, when the warhammer comes down, bludgeoning his face inside, there's blood splatter and there's also brain splatter, but you can see the rest of his teeth get punctured into the back of his throat while he gurgles his last breath and dies.
Oh.
You killed 3 bears, all right? They're
You
baby
killed
bears.
3 baby bears.
Is this bear heaven okay?
So with that,
He did not go to heaven either. He did not go to heaven. He went to the wrong spot.
all right, guys. With that, we are no longer in combat.
I heard him say it was the yellow handle, so well, I'm gonna first run up and be like, "How the fuck did you get in here?" And then be like, "Hold on, tell me in a second," and I'm gonna run over the thing and I'm gonna pull the yellow.
As you look, before he got to double check the facts, there's 3
Oh, fuck.
yellow handles, 2 red
What a fucker.
handles, and a black handle.
What a bitch.
Are there any markings on the 3 yellow handles?
There are. But you know what? We're going to have to wait until 2 weeks from now on our next episode to cover it.
Fuck.
That's funny.
I'm gonna write this down so I don't freaking get.
This one is gonna have a relatively tragic wrap up. Or yeah, next time we play.
Yeah, his little update. With that, I
Oh,
do have a
update.
couple updates that I do want to
Dead
hit. So we did get quite a few followers actually over the last couple weeks. I have a couple of them listed at the top. Our next stream is going to be the Horde of the Dragon Queen. Everyone here will be in that one too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't forget to check us out on our YouTube if you missed anything and want to kind of see the shenanigans. But also, we are on a podcast now. So our weekly episodes are getting
Woot.
uploaded to Anchor and Spotify. So if you feel like you want to listen to us on the go, do it.
Yeah.
All right. But with that, anyone have any updates they want to share?
Nah, just if you want to meet me and at least Fallon and anybody else. I don't know if Kevin and our Dungeon Master are gonna make it, but yeah, at least me and Fallon will be at Ren this weekend.
Michigan Renaissance Festival.
Yep.
I'll be there literally open till probably like almost closed. So
Yeah, they're open from 10 to 7, and they will be there Saturday and Sunday.
All right. So with that, we're going to sign us off in the best way possible. With some sexy sax.
Yeah.
Night, guys.